Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope your Wednesday was a good one. Boy, it sure was a wet one overnight, and then that more rain that we picked up this morning as well. A pretty impressive rain total that we'll get to here in a second. But look at this beautiful shot that we captured this afternoon outside our weather window. It's from our Wenatchee Heights camera, just zoomed in a little bit. But the highlights of the mountains with the sun peeking through, and also the capped mountains with the clouds. And I was talking to Malcolm, our producer, earlier. That usually means we're not done with rain yet, and we are not. And we'll talk about that coming up as well. Also, what we're going to need to talk about, mountain snow. There is a winter weather advisory for mainly northern Washington, around the Winthrop area into Washington Pass, but not ruling out snow of about 2 to 5 inches tomorrow into Friday for Stevens Pass, and also Blewett and Snoqualmie could see 1 to 3 inches of snow between now and about Friday morning. So be careful if you are doing that mountain driving. High temperature unofficially today about where we should be, 48 degrees. 49 is our normal high for this time of year. And our record high just 5 years ago in 2020, a beautiful 65 degrees. 41 this morning, 34 our normal low, our record low, and it was a cold one back in 1973. Our record low, 14 degrees. All right, rain totals, very impressive. 66 hundredths of an inch. That's going back to yesterday. We picked up 18 hundredths of an inch yesterday, and all of that rain last night, overnight, and this morning, 48 hundredths of an inch to get us to that 66 hundredths. That's now jumps us up to 4.27 inches for the year. However, we're still about an inch and a half behind where we should be for this time of year, but more rain is on the way. Sunrise 6:51 this morning and set this afternoon at 4:37. All right, here's what we're looking at as far as temperatures on Thursday. They will warm up as our airflow becomes more southwesterly into Washington State, but that's also going to continue with that river of rain that we've been seeing the last couple of days. 57 for Moses Lake and Ephrata, 54 in Wenatchee tomorrow, 53 up in Omak, and 53 as well for a high temperature tomorrow afternoon in Kashmir. All right, tonight we expect cloudy skies as that deep trough of low pressure continues to dig its way eastward. And as I mentioned, a very strong southwesterly flow moving our way. I think most of the showers will stay in western Washington overnight tonight. Low temperatures around 40 degrees. But then for Thursday, once again, that area of low pressure is going to provide a lot of moisture moving into the state, and we are going to see it statewide by tomorrow afternoon. A 90% chance of rain, up to 1/4 of an inch possible. High temperatures in the mid-50s for Friday. High pressure sneaks in from the south, and that'll keep this storm system at bay. Also a dry day for Friday, partly cloudy with high temperatures in the low to mid-50s. So a nice way to end this work week. For our upcoming weekend, we're still going to see the high pressure way over in Canada, but it's a large ridge of high pressure, still going to hold that large area of low pressure at bay on Saturday. Seasonal high temperatures under partly cloudy skies Saturday, around 50 degrees. For Sunday, this will be the best day of the weekend. A lot of those high clouds around, but boy, it's going to warm up. High temperatures about 5 to 10 degrees above where we should be in the mid-50s. As we get you into the next work week, we're going to stay dry, partly cloudy skies, kind of an inverted ridge will move then into the Pacific Northwest. Going to stay on the mild side too, with highs into those mid-50s. And then as we get you into the end of our forecast on Veterans Day, partly cloudy. It should be a beauty with high pressure in western Washington. High temperatures for your Veterans Day on Tuesday into those mid-50s. All right, time to take a look at your 7-day forecast, brought to you by Colonial Vista Senior Living in Wenatchee, where comfort, care, and community come together. 40 degrees overnight tonight. Rain is likely one more day tomorrow. Once again, we could see up to 1/4 of an inch of rain as that moves in tomorrow, and then a dry period Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures consistently between 50 and 55 degrees. And then as we get you into the next work week, partly cloudy skies for both Monday and Tuesday, with highs into the mid-50s. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.